Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Today, got the 2008 YZ450F, and we will be doing the complete radiator flush and refill. I'll be showing you guys how to do that today. Alright, so first what you want to do is take off this plastic shroud. You guys, it's kind of optional, but it will clear up the radiator easier for us, just kind of proper, give us some more room to work with. Alright, so this is a 2008 YZ450F. I picked it up from a guy about a week ago or so now, and he said he had left it for about 2 seasons or 2 years sitting in the garage. And my service manual says every 2 years you have to replace the whole entire radiator fluid, so that's what we'll be doing today. So what we will need is some new refrigerant or engine coolant, antifreeze, whatever you want to call it. Some tap water. Some people say use it still, but we're flushing out. It's all right. Shop towel maybe. 8mm bolt or socket. Taking off these side covers. And then down here, let's take off this guy, which is also happens to be 8. This is the actual drain plug right here. This plastic piece is optional. We can take it off. It's also an 8. We can take it off, or I'll leave it on, up to you, depends on how much space you want to work with. Yeah. And shop rag, and also some kind of bucket so you can drain all the fluid out. And yeah, let's get started. Step 1, remove this. Alright, forgot to mention real fast, there is another bolt right there. It's also 8, but make sure you get a side, some kind of wrench to get in the side profile. Step 2, remove the shroud, this plastic shroud. Step 3, bucket, prepared. Step 4, remove this drain bolt right here. After you remove this, the stream will come out. It's going to depend on what the pressure is. If you remove the cap on the top, there'll be more air on top, it's going to shoot out even further. So just be prepared to move the bucket. I already have the radiator cap off. And look how dirty that is. The original color from the guy was pink. This is not pink, it's like brown. You can inspect the bolt if you want. It looks fine. Put that there. So yeah, just let that drain out all the way. And then we'll pour the water into here and let it flush out. Your more dark tinted, brown, rusty-ish looking colored water. So that's good. Stop real fast. If you want to, which is what I'm gonna do, you really make sure all the little particles are out. I'm gonna fill this up. I'm gonna close the drain bolt back down, close it, put the bolt back in, fill it completely with water, and then maybe move the bike back and forth a little bit, shake it up, then drop the bolt again, drain it. So I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, as you guys saw, I filled it back with water, put the bolt back in, shook it around a bit, drained, opened it again. It was still coming out, not as bad, but much cleaner. I'm going to do it one more time just because this bike did sit for 2 years. I want to make sure all that rust or whatever contaminants or junk that start forming in there, we'll make sure that's completely flushed out. So I'm going to grab some more water, do it one more time. Alright, this is my 1/3 liter of water in here. The whole thing takes about 1 liter or so. Hopefully this is all clean. Take this top off. Well, it's looking a lot better. Still a bit of a tinge to it, but put this last liter of water in there and it should be all right. There we go. And yeah, just make sure to clean this up too. Mine had a little bit of rust on it inside some of the grooves, but not too bad overall. So yeah, just keep on flushing it, keep on pouring the clean stuff through it, get all that nasty gunk out of there. Shaking the bike up. Oops. There we go. Making a bit of a mess. That's all right. Give it a shake maybe. Sure all that water's out of there. And yeah, that step is done. On to step 5. All right, that's been cleaned up. Bolt's been installed. I think the spec is like 7 or 8 foot-pounds, but it's still light. Just hand tighten it until it gets hand tight. Just inspect it for leaks afterwards. But anyways, then you want to grab your coolant or radiator coolant, whatever you call it. I got engine ice. I heard it's really good stuff. And all you want to do is just top it up. Oh. Here we go. And if you want to, I just go a little bit. Doing one hand pour is sometimes a little tough. Just wipe that off real quick. Yeah, you can see it if you want. You can kind of do a little bit of shake. But once you start the engine, it will actually pull all the fresh coolant through all the coolant ports. You can always just check it, like just take the cap off after 5-10 minutes after it comes to operating temperature. Make sure it's still leveled up there, and just top it off when you need to. This should last about 2 years, or go off of this factory spec, or just occasionally just check it if you want to see how bad it is, especially if you're running really hot temperatures like out here in Arizona. It is pretty hot, so just be mindful of that. But yeah. Anyways, that's how you do the drain, flush, and refill. And all you do after this is reinstall the bottom plastic and top plastic radiator cap, and you should be good. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, bottom shroud and radiator cap. And finally, the right side fuel tank shroud. All right, and there you have it. That is the entire radiator drain, flush, and top off on the YZ450F 2008 model. But I think this is generation 4, so that's like 2006 to 2009. Should be the exact same for those years. After that, there shouldn't be too much of change-ups, maybe slight positioning differences, but most part it's pretty much the same for all these YZ450s. But yeah. Thanks again, guys, for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.